Scotland, but to actually look at how surprised he was for the level. I think they've shown in the big games, shown the European games, that he's a top level goalkeeper. He should be in it.
Welcome to Rangers Match Day Live, guys. It is match day. I don't know how you are feeling ahead of the game today. Nerves, yes, definitely. Must win, yes, definitely. It is a game that we must put on a performance. We must start from minute one. We must play from minute one. We must fight, battle, attack from minute one. Not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. Like we've said on numerous videos today, Derek McInnes will have this team bang up to play against us today. They will want to get a result, obviously with chance with Hearts, obviously losing yesterday. They want to get as close to them as possible. Kilmarnock are obviously targeting Europe this season, so that is an incentive for them to come out and play today against us. What goes on today? God only knows, guys, but it's going to be a tough one. Matthew in the live chat says, Balogun to score a header, Tav to score outside from the box. He's got 130 to 1 on that. Wow, pretty good odds, mate. How much have you put on? Janet McFarland says, Mon the Rangers, let's go. Absolutely, Janet. Joe says, afternoon Bears. Hoping to have some video footage later from the game. My good mate Lorah is there today. She's gone to watch the match tonight, even though she does have a night shift at work tonight. That's the dedication of the lovely Lorahhatton. If they know how to fight, they wouldn't be at the usual end of the season collapse. Very true, Kevin. I think, that is one of the big worries of this team, isn't it? The fact that we do seem to just, I don't know, give it all away at the end of the season, don't we? We kind of just, I don't know, kind of collapse when we need to be strong. We give up when we need to be strong. And that's Rangers. That's Rangers at the moment. And I think, ahead of I hate talking this way. I genuinely do, ahead of what is going to be a massive summer for the club, huge summer for the club. Realistically, you're going to look at what we're going to need to get rid of 15, 20 players. But first things first is, other than those ones out of contract, who is going to buy the players that we don't want? That's a great question, because the problem we've got is a lot of those players are on massive wages. Now, if they're on massive wages, are they going to want to go to clubs in the Championship or clubs, down south or somewhere else in Europe who are not going to put, who are not going to obviously pay them the same much? I don't know. It's interesting. Show our players a video of us winning the title of Sharkhead in 1999 to inspire them. Blue Nose, that's a great shout. Derek says, great to see 3 ex-Jura players in the EPL via Ipswich, Edmonton, Ball and Luco. Yeah, good news there. Well done to Ipswich Town on their promotion to the Premier League. 2 promotions in 2 years. Incredible to come straight from League One to be promoted second in the Championship and straight up to the Premier League. That is a pretty amazing achievement that Kieran McKenna has masterminded at Ipswich. He's done a very, very good job indeed. Let's recap the Rangers team for this afternoon, guys. If you missed the breaking news pod earlier, here is your Rangers team for this afternoon. Feel free to cheer along at home like they do in the ground when the team is announced. Obviously, we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff here. So, Butland in goal, we know, obviously, class act, absolutely fantastic. Up for the PFA Scotland Player of the Year award at tonight's awards. Obviously, we wish Jack all the very best. James Tavernier, also up for PFA Player of the Year tonight. Again, wishing James all the very best as well. Suter and Balogun starting in central defence, as they will until the end of the season, barring injuries or suspensions, because of the fact that, obviously, Connor Goldson is out injured for the rest of the season. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to get involved in that conspiracy theory. Borna Barisic starts at left back. Is any news on the rumour that Dessers is holding out? I don't know about that one. I'll have to look into that. Glenn Brennan is putting his head in his hands. Yeah, I suppose it could be Joe saving Ridvan for next week. That's got to be the hope. I don't want to see Borna at Parkhead. I just think that he's been too weak there over the years. So yeah, I agree. No more Borna at Parkhead. What else have we got? Our midfield pivot 2 in front of that back 4 is Lunny and Diamande. Yes, you can question all you want in terms of Lundstrom, in terms of his commitment, in terms of the fact that when he appeared to be playing for a contract, he appeared to be playing brilliantly, and now he knows that he's not getting the contract from Rangers. He seems to have regressed to old John Lundstrom. Look, yeah, there is that argument. Stories this morning that he's going to Ipswich now they've been promoted to the Premier League. That is one of the stories that is currently going around. Good to have Dio back in the team as well. Dio, I think, is a class act. Really, really good player. Very good going forward. Very good protecting the back four. Just an all-round class act. The way he picks up the ball, uses it, works in tight spaces. Absolutely brilliant. Cantwell plays in the 10 role. And I think when Dio plays, we get better out of Cantwell because of Dio. I think that is a big one for me. Sterling obviously is going right side. Silva left side. And Dessers up front. Obviously, Sterling in there to protect Tav a little bit, maybe give Tav encouragement to get forward. Dessers obviously is our only option up front. I know we've got Roof on the bench, but realistically, there is no one else. The bench today: McCrory, Ridvan, Lawrence, Dowell, Wright, Roof, Davies, Raskin, and McCausland. Look, one of the worries for me, and I think it was something that was picked up earlier that's a decent shout, John. Decent shout. Look, I think one of the things for me that is worrying, and it's one of the guys in the live chat on the Breaking News Team podcast that we had earlier said, he said, look, basically we lack pace in this team. Yeah, I think with the exception of Dujon Sterling, we do lack a lot of pace in this team. I don't know how quick Dio is, particularly. I've never seen him really have to sprint. But look, it is what it is, guys. This is what we've got now. I think all our players who are naturally quick players, Seaman, Matondo, and obviously Cortez, all out until the end of the season. So, look, what else have we got? There is nothing else. I think Clement is just basically trying to get the best out of this team, get the best out of what he has got. That is the main thing I think he is trying to do. Clement just talking. Good morning, Stuart. How you doing, buddy? Good to have you here. It'd be better, Rosie, if you could put a few past Killy today. Agree, Janet. We do need to obviously get that goal difference boosted up today. League doesn't make particularly nice viewing at this moment in time. Let's have a quick look at the table. We'll bring it up on the screen in a moment. I don't want to look at it particularly. So the league, as it stands going into today's game, is as follows. So look, the worry there is, you look at that league table going into today's game. There we go. So that league table today is, look, it's not what we wanted to see, is it, going into this game? Of course it isn't. We would have wanted it looking better than that. But they're on 84 points, 6 points ahead of us. We do have that game in hand, which is today's game. We win that. It comes back down to 3 points. The worry is, of course, that goal difference. They are currently 8 goals ahead of us. We've got to obviously try and boost that goal difference up as well. They've scored 11 more goals than us, but fortunately we've conceded 3 less than them. So that's where you get that 8 from. But we do need to score a lot more goals. I mean, we are obviously the second highest scorers in the SPL, but that's not a surprise. So look, for me, it's got to be today about boosting that goal difference, trying to get that goal difference up. Can that happen against Killy? Who knows? Good afternoon, Owen. Come on, the Rangers. Absolutely, buddy. Good to have you here. Look, I don't honestly know. I mean, look, what we need today, and as I said on the pod earlier, we've got to get a 90-minute performance out of them. Philippe Clement will want to see a 90-minute performance. He doesn't want to see a stuttering, stalling, crawling along type of performance from these guys out here today. And, at the end of the day, it's got to be a game where we try and get those goals. Philippe, you're right. It's got to be a 4-0 at 5. It's got to be something like that. No disrespect to Kilmarnock. And they're a good team. Don't get me wrong. They are a good team. But we need to make sure we get after them today. Realistically, they shouldn't have the players to live with us. That's just the way it is. It should not be that way. So Bruno says, we are the masters of our own downfall, not laying a glove on the other mob the whole season. That's true. We haven't obviously beat them this season, which is not great. 3-0 says John Lammy. Rosie says 3-1. Thank you, Cabby. I mean, you look back across our results in recent times, and since that 5-0 against Hearts on the 24th of February, we haven't done brilliantly in terms of resulted. So look, and it is. Tyler says, absolutely gutted we got relegated yesterday. Tyler, who's your team, buddy? Who's your, take it, you're talking about English teams here. Who's your English team, Tyler? Oh, you're Birmingham. Oh, it's Tyler from work. Tyler, how you doing, buddy? Birmingham fan. I'm really sorry to hear you got relegated, Tyler. Yeah. But I think, Birmingham, you've only got yourselves to blame, in terms of sacking a manager when you were 6th in the league and replacing him with that joke Wayne Rooney is a bit of a bad one there, but buddy, that is a bad one. But anyway, back to Rangers today, guys. It is a huge game, massive game for the boys today. We need the 3 points. We need the victory. Their team today is a team that can threaten it. Derek says 2-1 Rangers. I think, that is obviously a win. A win is a win, but it does need to be better than that today. It does really need to be a convincing win today from the boys. Blue Nose says, it looks like my English team, Nottingham Forest, will now avoid relegation, says Blue Nose. So Blue Nose John has his English team as well. Hopefully they're going to go down. Philippe Clement says, definitely only a cracking display of football, and with it those goals, mate, and then go to Midden next week and win 3-0. Absolutely. We need to somehow get this goal difference under control. We really do. Their team today, Killy's team today, is Will Dennis in goal, who's a decent goalkeeper. Mayo, Wright, Finley and Darber, Armstrong, Donnelly, Polworth, Kennedy, Watkins and Vassell. I mean, the pick out of there for me has to be, you've got Kennedy is good, Armstrong is good. Watkins and Vassell will be a threat up front. But you look at their bench and, Van Veen and Watson to come off the bench. They're both good players. So, again, they've got some threat to come off that bench. Derek Rees says, where's the youth? I mean, that is a great shout, Derek. You look at that team out there and there is a very little youth in that lineup. Really, there is. Genuinely, there is. I also hope as well that the fans remember, I really hope there is that minute's applause in the 12th minute today for Ava, who passed away from cancer. Hope that she obviously gets her minute's applause today. In the 12th minutes, so we'll obviously be looking at that. Glenn says he'd happily sign Armstrong. Let's go, Jer, says Janet. 4-point deduction might be reduced as well, Derek. Okay, guys, this is it. Guys, it is again. The team are in the tunnel. The tunnel, blue, low light, looks classy as our boys stand there ready to come out. Alexander, good afternoon. 3-1 to Rangers, he's going for. Guys, remember, please smash that like. Obviously, help us to get ourselves up to our target of 6,000 subs before the end of the season. The offer is there for you. What you get for that sub. This is it, guys. This is it. Simply the best. Reverberates round Ibrox. Kilmarnock in their red and blue shirts today. Very much like our away kit, actually, our 4th kit. And their goalkeeper in pink. So have a salmon pink. Nice. Let's go, lads. There's Dave J. Absolutely. No worries, Janet. There's Dio, Silver, Cantwell with his little girl. Todd Cantwell's got his little girl. Todd Cantwell is carrying out his little girl onto the pitch. Bless. Philippe Clement, our fantastic manager, guys. Can he do the job for us today? Can this team that he's picked go out there, score the goals, get the win? Back 4, Tav, Balogun, Suter, and Barisic. Midfield 2, Mohamed Diamande and John Lundstrom. Then 3, Sterling, Cantwell, and Silva. And then up top on his own, Cyril Dessers. That's right, Dessers. Dessers is his name. Dessers is how you say it, not Dessers. Okay, right. Let's have a look then at the Killy team, how they've got. I went for, I think they were lining up 3-5-2. I don't know if they are. That's how I've got them lining up. Let's see if they are a 3-5-2 today. Obviously, Will Dennis in goal on loan from Bournemouth. Good young English keeper. They go with a back 4. Mayo, Wright, Finley, and Ndaba. Midfield 4 as well of Armstrong wide right, Polworth, Donnelly, and Kennedy wide left. And then obviously Vassell and Watkins up front. So a traditional old school 4-4-2. Is Derek McInnes having his very own Mike Bassett minute? And Kilmarnock will be playing 4-4-2, as Mike Bassett once famously said on Mike Bassett, England manager. Those of you who've actually watched that film. Very, very funny. I believe it rests upon Celtic Kilmarnock game. Yeah, that's a good shout. Rugby Park, tough place to go. It is one of the games that I had Celtic down as actually losing. Danny Armstrong this season, 9 goals, 14 assists, 23 goal contributions this season. Good player. It would be good to get a clean sheet leading into the Old Firm match because our defence has been caught sleeping too many times. Agreed. Gail Thomas says, come on, Rangers. Absolutely, Gail. We're all behind the boys in blue today. Our coaching staff on there making their way out as well. David Dickinson is the referee. Rangers, obviously, in our traditional blue, white, and black and red socks, kicking off this game, guys. Ball away now. It is back with Tav. Tav sends it long to the right-hand side. Header away by Killy. In the middle, Lunny's header goes loose, and Kilmarnock have it early. Good block there from Suter as he drops back into defence now. Kilmarnock player hits the deck, but nothing doing at this moment in time. Ball going backwards, funneling through now to Will Dennis, the Killy keeper, who sends it long down the middle of the park. Header by John Suter, well won, but drops. Shot blocked by Vassell. Off Tavernier. Tavernier clears it long to the middle of the park. A header away. John Lundstrom brings it down. Lunny into Campbell. Campbell a little touch back inside to Suter. Suter to Lundstrom now. Where's the ball going to go now? Can Lundstrom get it? Lundstrom slowing the game down. Lunny, don't slow it down. And Lundstrom passes it back to Suter. Suter to Lundstrom. Lundstrom back to Suter again. Suter now tries to push the ball forward, looking for some movement ahead of him. Gets it out to Borna Barisic on the left-hand side. Swings it into the middle of the park. Away by the Kilmarnock left back and Darba. Headed by Lundstrom. Dio now picks it up in the middle of the park. Spins it out wide. That's the difference between Dio and Lunny. Done all the time. Little dig round by Sterling. Sterling goes for the ball. Can he get there? Gets through. Tackle on the man. Ball still in play as he goes again. And little ball out by Killy. Good fight there. Good fight there by him. One thing I've got to say, guys. One thing I really do feel. You look at the difference between Dio and Lunny. Lunny gets it. He turns. His first look is to look backwards. Who can he play the ball back to? Dio there. Again, first intention there was to play the ball forwards. Very much a different way. He turns, hits it forwards. Whereas Lundstrom turns, hits it back. Very different atmosphere there from the two players. Very different ethos from those two lads. VAR review. No penalty there. Stephen Devery says, come on, Rangers, win this one today. Agreed, Stephen. DL2, how you doing this, buddy? Let's win this, Rangers. Yeah. Peter's a VAR review on Ndaba for a handball. Bring back the British, says, common excuses today. They know it's what's got to be done. Agreed. Nothing doing, I don't think. From that, 2 minutes gone in this game. Still 0-0, obviously. Only just kicked off. Nice to see as well that we have not got a situation where there has been a early chance for Kilmarnock today. We've managed to get through that one. Gut feeling is Clement will be found out and McInnes will be our next manager for many seasons. That's an interesting shout. McInnes is a good manager. Look, I know he gets a lot of stick because he turned down our job, but realistically, I think that's it. That's it is what it is, guys. Is Lundstrom any better than our youth player Nisio? I don't think so. Still under VAR review. This VAR review is still ongoing. I cannot believe how long this VAR review is ongoing. And he's been called over to the screen. I cannot believe this. Could this be a penalty to Rangers straight away? Dickinson gives it this, goes over to the screen. What's he going to do? He's rewatching this incident. Personally, for me, I don't know. Let's have a look. That's not a penalty. It's not, I don't know. If you're giving that, you're going to end up giving absolutely everything. You really are. Exactly, Squire. This handball rule does need watching. Here we go. What's he going to give? No penalty. No penalty. There's David Dickinson. No penalty. Look, I agree with him. It wasn't a pen. I mean, if you're going to give that, like I said, every time the ball touches your arm, you're going to give one. I mean, this handball rule needs to be cleaned up. It really does need to be cleaned up because it is an absolute joke. Barisic keeps it in play into Cantwell now. Cantwell starts inside, flicks inside to Diamande. Diamande turns, has to go back this time to Balogun. Is he, Rosie? I don't think he is. I think he's going, Rosie. Where have you heard that, Rosie? Laura's typing. Message to me. I'll see what Laura's got to say. Well done, ref. Good shout. Here we go again, guys. Dio infield to Lunny. Lunny now. Back it goes to Tav. Tav. Back to Suter. Suter is over halfway now, trying to bring this ball forward into Silva. Silva flicks it around the corner to Cantwell. Cantwell turns, gets his head up, goes forward now. Plays it to Dio. Dio looking right, but comes back inside now. Decides to shoot. Long shot way over the bar and out for a throw-in. It says, you know, Dick. Thank you very much, James Stewart. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much for that donation. Oh, here we go, guys. It is a goal kick to Killy. Will Dennis. Long ball down the middle. Header away by Suter. Diamande. Flicks it forward now. Can Sterling get on his bike and get after it? James Stewart, that is so generous. I thank you so much. Here we go now. Dessers with a chance. Goes inside. One. Outside another one. Great work. Round another one. Surely that's a penalty. That must be a penalty. Play on. What's going on? Offside? Yeah, Dessers was offside. What a twat. I don't think that's true, Rosie. I don't think that's true. Shambles, it hasn't been given. Apparently, Dessers was offside in the build-up. It was a penalty, but Dessers was offside in the build-up, apparently. Dessers offside. Dessers, fucking Dessers again. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Is this going to another VAR review now? Another VAR review ongoing, guys, and the delay of game. I must say I haven't seen anything about this new deal for Lundstrom. I really hope it's not true. 113 people watching, guys. Please, obviously, smash that like. Thank you for those of you who have already done so. If you've already subbed to the channel, then please continue doing that. Keep hitting that sub and keep helping to build the channel and it's going to be offside given. Offside. He was miles off, to be fair. I mean, that's pretty poor. Surely that's a foul on Sterling by Ndaba. And it's going to be a booking for Ndaba. Nightmare. Yellow to Killy, yeah. Foul on Ndaba. Anyway, it is underway again, guys. 15 minutes. Extra time. There's going to be that, absolutely. Killy forever. Hi. Welcome. As long as you stay respectful, you are welcome here on the channel. Balogun there. Cantwell. And it comes again. And it goes now back to Suter. Suter sends it long down the middle, looking for the run of Cantwell. Good control by Cantwell. Brings it down. In it goes to Dessers. Dessers, what was he doing? Who are you passing it to? Diamande with skill on the edge area. Tries to get a shot away. He's blocked. Barisic now. Drops it up into the box. Dennis comes. Punches away. Shot now. Back in. Blocked. Shot was by Tav. It was blocked by the Killy player. Killy have it out there. They flick it out. Only as far as Barisic. Rangers putting on some pressure on here. Sends it forward again by Lundstrom. Out to Cantwell on the right. Great control by Cantwell. Swings the cross over. Too long there. Silva can't get there. Throws a leg at it, but doesn't manage to get there. And Killy will let it run out for a throw-in. Armstrong steals about 300 yards up the line on his way there. Silva then kicks the ball back down the line, back to where it should be taken from. Well done, Fabio. Union Bears bouncing away at that end, guys. Bouncing. There we go. So all go. Here we go in this first half. Lundstrom loses the ball there. Suter goes back fighting for the ball. Well taken over there, though. Good play by... is that Barisic? No, Balogun. Well done, Balogun there, getting that ball and taking that ball on. Goal is coming, people. Squire, let's hope there's a goal coming. Guys. We need a goal. Badly need a goal. It's back with Jack Butland now in the Rangers net. He comes out of his area, sends it long down the middle. Killy intercept yet again. Poor distribution forward there. And Diamande fouls his man, and it is a free kick to Kilmarnock. Somebody give us a shout at 12 minutes, says Joe. Oh yeah, I need to make sure that we get that in today, guys. Hopefully there will be a 12-minute. Round of applause for Ava. Killy now wasting time already. Killy are wasting time already. I cannot believe it. Already wasting time. Long forward by Dennis, up towards the edge of the Rangers penalty area. Suter out jumps his man. Canwell, good tackle, but the ball breaks. Vassell out to Armstrong on the right-hand side on his left foot, trying to come in field. Good defence by Barisic, but he loses it again to Armstrong. Back it goes again. Killy swing it into the box. Jack Butland's got to come here. Back by Vassell. Good shot. It's in. Killy have scored. How the hell did that go in? Kennedy has scored. What the fuck was that? Seriously, what the actual was that? Long ball, nobody deals with it. Tavernier doesn't deal with it. Own goal from Tav. It's an own goal from Tav. Own goal from Tav. There's a VAR check ongoing now. Another VAR check. Jesus, how many VAR checks are we going to have in this game? It's ridiculous. Tav, I cannot believe you've just scored an own goal. You absolute muppet. VAR for possible offside, apparently. Could it be? Crazy times. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Possible offside. Goal stands. Goal stands. Shocking, guys. Absolutely shocking. Suter now. Forward to Silva. Kilmarnock have got something to do. Cantwell. Awful pass by Cantwell. Cleared by Mayo up the pitch. Forward. Good header by Balogun. Wins the ball cleanly, but it breaks down for Killy again. Yeah, Tav again to blame. Good tackle there and a foul. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, absolutely. Does very bad for your blood pressure. Tav, you absolute dipshit. No, Tav's playing him on. Tav is playing him on from the onside. Just watching it now. Tav is playing him on. Tav's back foot is over the line, so he is playing him on. Fuck's sake, Tav. an own goal and play the man on side. I know. What is Belgian for bollocks? Or French for bollocks? Le bollocks. John Suter now playing it out from the back. William Campbell says we're bottling it. We are bottling it yet again. Come on, Rangers. Get back in this game. Dessers tries to hold the ball up. Doesn't. Loses it. And Killy sweep it up. Will Dennis now sends it long down the middle. Into Jack Butland's arms. Straight into Butland's arms. Guys, it is 1-0 here to Kilmarnock. This is not the start we wanted. Lundstrom dropping into the back four again. John, get up the park. Todd Cantwell out now to Dio. Dio tries to turn, finds some space, plays it forward to Cantwell. Yeah, not the one we wanted though, was it? Bring back the British. And it goes back then to Lundstrom. Lundstrom is in the back three now. Lunny, stop. Oh, for fuck's sake, Lunny, get forward. You're a midfielder, not a defender. Ball in now to Barisic on the left-hand side. So Suter on the left-hand side. Puts it inside to Silva. Silva has come off the wing. Gives the ball away. Oh, for fuck's sake, ref. Kilmarnock player runs into the ref as Dio was running away from him. And the ref stops the game and gives the ball back to Kilmarnock. Dessers arguing with him. This is ridiculous. The referee has lost this game. David, now you're there, I think. I'll double check you in a minute. Up and under. The cell now in the area, controls it, brings it down in the penalty box, rolls it back here. Offside against the Kilmarnock player, against Armstrong. 143 people watching, 143 people, guys. Please smash that like, obviously, and subscribe if you've not yet subscribed. This is just shocking from Rangers. Come on, Rangers. Lundstrom, stop packing. To quote Ange Postecoglou, I'll have a look, David. I will look into it, mate. As soon as I can have a look, I will look into it. Don't worry. Oh, Paul Worth now coming forward. Look at the boost. Diamande keeps on going. Paul Worth crashes down. How is that a free kick to them? They just took each other out. For God's sake, ref, you absolute joke. It's not a free kick. The two Kilmarnock players just ran into each other. What the fuck? What the actual fuck was that? I mean, seriously. Jesus. What a joke. What an absolute joke decision by this referee. It's a free kick to Kilmarnock in a very dangerous place. Danny Armstrong swings it in. Away. Dessers works it up the pitch. Campbell goes in pursuit of the ball. Can Campbell get there? Ball back. Campbell still going. Will Dennis will clear it though. Good try though by... Head up in the air by Watkins. Two Rangers players go for the same ball, but it breaks to Butland. As much as... Yeah, absolutely. This ref will be trouble. Yeah, I know he is. Canwell and then Jerry can't keep it. Breaks down yet again, guys. It's Silva. Silva! It's the area. Dio goes for it. Blocked off, surely. What is happening? Another VAR check. John Moffat says, clubs embarrassing the mentality at the club, same every year, and folk keep on renewing the season tickets. David, I will look into it, please. Please, don't worry. I will look into it. I'm going to go into it now and look for you. I'm trying to get into my YouTube now. Another VAR check. Another VAR check going on now. Silva, that was a lot better, but just... Just going through your list now. I'm going to look at the list and try and do two things at once. If this is onside, then it's going to be a penalty because he saved it on the line. Another VAR check, guys. Another VAR check ongoing. David, check your account now for me, please. Check your account now for me, please. David, just check your account for me now. A VAR check now for a penalty. So he was onside. It's a VAR check for a penalty now. Sterling went in there, and it looks like the player's handled it. It does look like he's tried to save it. Sterling scores. Ref is going to look at the screen. If it is a penalty, it needs to be a red card again, because if it's a denying of a direct goal scoring opportunity, so it has to be a yellow card, a red card. Sorry, has to be a red card. Yes, that is it's a handball. Sterling goes in, force the ball in, has his arm up like that, blocks it off with his arm. Now, if this isn't given as a penalty, it's a disgrace, and if he isn't sent off, it's a disgrace, because it is under the rules of the game, it is a direct denying of a goal score opportunity. Penalty. And a red card. Joe Wright has been sent off. Absolutely. Garrett McInnes talking to his assistant. It has to be a sending off. I mean, Wright can protest all he wants, but he's on the line. He's the last man. He stops it from going in. I don't know how he's got the nerve to argue this. He's onside, Silva on the run. So the ball through from, I think it's from Lundstrom. Silva is onside. He uses his hand to block off the ball. Therefore, it is a penalty, and therefore it is a red card because it's a direct denying of a goal scoring opportunity. Wright can protest all he wants, but it's a penalty. I'm sorry, but rules are rules. Whether you like the rules or you don't like the rules, whether you think that a penalty is enough punishment to give, or whether you think it should be both, the rules are the rules. Until the rules get changed, the rules are, if you directly deny a goal scoring opportunity, it is a sending off offence. Harsh red, but the rules are rules. Exactly, Kevin. Exactly. Rules is rules. You know, at the end of the day, the rules are the rules. That is the fact of life in this game. Anyway, Tavernier with this penalty. Can he do it? Come on, Tav. Come on, Tav. Come on, Tav. Time to redeem yourself, Tav, for that own goal. James Tavernier versus Will Dennis. Here we go. Tavernier. Saved. And he's missed it. God's sake, Tav. Good save by the goalkeeper, though. It was a good save by the keeper, but James Tavernier, for fuck's sake. Change is coming up for Kilmarnock. Guys, can we stop the argument in the live chat, please? Or else I will... No more arguments over who's getting banned and blocked, please. We just block anybody who slags off Rangers or whatever. Short corner now. Cantwell with a shot blocked. Fucking hell. Just concentrate on the football, guys, now. Lundstrom running backwards, trying to get the ball back to Butland and does. 25 minutes on the clock. Yeah, I know, Kylo. It will be the bus getting parked now, mate. 100% bus park. Silva now loses the ball. This is a disgrace. You cannot afford to lose at home, really. That's not sending off the boy of balance. What's the game come to? That's when a sending off. That was a good save, wasn't it, by Dennis? I think, that sending off of Wright, yeah, realistically, it should be a penalty is enough punishment. But unfortunately, the rules are that if you stop a direct goal scoring opportunity, like you're the last man, whatever, you've got to go. I mean, as Balogun got sent off, didn't he, at... Dessa's in the area now. Chance tries to turn. Loses control. Silva gets the ball back, but fouls the player. And it's a free kick to Kilmarnock. Dessers with the ball on his head, and he just, I don't know what he does. He kind of just, classic Dessers, just runs over the ball, loses his footing, loses control, loses everything. Stuart says 6:26 is Tav sleeping for the goal. Disaster start to the game. First 20 minutes for him, absolutely. Dire. Ball down. Suter goes for it, then stops, then gets the header there. Barisic makes it back for the player who comes straight over the top of him. Guys, can we stop the arguing, stop the fighting, concentrate on the football? Dessers has no clue. Here's Cantwell now in the middle of the park. Picks it up, feeds it out to Dio. Dio now comes in field, plays it back to Balogun. Balogun into Suter. Suter moves over halfway. Into Silva now. Silva looking for the run on the outside. Good ball in by Barisic, but cleared away. And it's going to be a throw-in to Rangers on the left-hand side. Kilmarnock definitely sitting. Cantwell now. Here's Lundstrom. Lundstrom comes forward. Feeds it to Cantwell. Clever ball. Cantwell in the box. Onto his right foot. No space. Back to Lundstrom. Again, no space. Shifts it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Suter, what was that? Shot miles wide for Suter. 27 minutes. Kilmarnock just back in the box. And there's Galton, Jack, Danilo, Seema, Lowry, all sat in the stand, guys. That's the image at the moment. I mean, how many hundreds of thousands of pounds of wages are sat up there at this moment in time, not taking part in the game? Away, it goes up in the air by Balogun. Balogun still fights for it, losing out a bit at the moment. Ball drops. Lundstrom lets it drop. Diamande is back to round it up. Feeds it out now to Tavernier. Tavernier coming forward down the right-hand side. On the run now. Tav inside. Lundstrom. Barisic goes out wide to Silva. Silva back outside. It was a bit, wasn't it? That was a bit, wasn't it, Derek? Here's Lunny again. He goes in to Tav. Tav out goes to Sterling. Lundstrom now. Everybody from Kilmarnock is back behind the ball. Sterling looks for space to cross. No space. Goes back to Lundstrom. Lundstrom comes in field now. Lofts a pass towards the back post. Header in by Silva. Down it goes. Header up in the air. Dennis comes and claims it. Kyle says, Owen, I'm just done with this team. So fed up. Would have been easier to take if we had been 5 points clear a few weeks ago. Glenn says, it's fair to say this team haven't filled me with confidence since that Motherwell defeat. We've been shocking. That's pretty accurate. Yeah, absolutely. He is. Usual bottle merchants, always Christmas after the Christmas holes, says Mez Smith. Polworth now, down the right-hand side it goes. Watkins working the channel with Barisic on him, turns it in field, but Balogun, is there waiting. Balogun bringing the ball out, but loses out now. Kilmarnock player throws himself on the ground. And a free... How is that a free kick to them? Seriously? Oh, Scott, that's bad news, buddy. Rangers are losing and you've burnt your sausages. I mean, that's just terrible. I mean, that's a shit Sunday, isn't it? 29, nearly half an hour gone in this game, guys. It should be a lot longer, but geez, I don't know how long we've actually played for. Scott Galloway says, Parkhead next week, boys. Yeah, if we play this against them, we'll get absolutely our arses canned. Into the box it goes. Header away by Balogun. It's going to go out for a killy throw, is it? No, Sterling does well to keep it in. Clears it out. Dessers flicks it on to Cantwell. Cantwell brings it down. Long ball forward. Sterling on the run. Into the middle it goes. Just not enough on it to get to Dessers. Airwolf says this team needs new leadership. It does need new leadership. I agree with you, buddy. Ball back there by Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock trying to keep a bit of possession, take a bit of sting out of this one now. 174 people watching. Guys, please smash that like and obviously sub to the channel if you haven't yet subbed to the channel. That's a free kick to Rangers on the right-hand side. John says, I'm not looking forward to next week at the Chamber of Secrets. Me neither, buddy. Why on earth is Tav still our captain? Complete rebuild needed. Trey, I think you're right, but the problem is, buddy, where's the money coming from? Tavernier now to Sterling. Sterling on the edge of the area. Goes to try and find some space. Jinx inside, but too much of a touch on it, loses it. I haven't actually RFC 72. I haven't actually. Unfortunately, I've been stuck at work for about 20 hours out of the last 2 days. So I haven't seen a lot of news. So I've missed quite a bit of news. So I'm trying to catch up on stuff. Here we go now. Suter. Oh, it's too slow again. Ball over the top. Barisic is going to get there just. Brings it under control. Whips the cross in. First time. Put to nobody and a header away by Kilmarnock. Drops now. Tavernier shoots. Blocked again. Cantwell. In it goes. Tav loses it. And it's going to be cleared by Kilmarnock. Fucking hell, Rangers. Come on. This is ridiculous. You're at home, for God's sake. Suter's header goes straight into touch. It's a Kilmarnock throw-in. God, this is just not good enough. At the end of the day, this is poor. 32 minutes gone. Philip, you need to do something about this, buddy. And Darba now with the throw-in. Drinking apple cider vinegar will be more pleasurable than watching this. Ball breaks down. Tav turns it all the way back. I'll have to look into that one, buddy. That's a long second name. Banamganda. What a name. Anyway, here we go. Balogun now comes forward. Pushes it forward to Dessers. Dessers picks it up to Dio. Back to Dessers again, but loses it. Headed back by Kilmarnock straight to the goalkeeper. Banangande. It's an interesting name, guys. I'm looking into that. Banangande. I'll have a look into that in a bit. Banangande. What a name. What a name. That is a serious name. We were... Oh, yeah, because Johnson's a dead deal now, isn't it? Because... Anyway, Lorah's deep now. Barisic has it. Killy shots on target 0, but they're 1-0 up. We always screw ourselves over. Yeah, absolutely. This just goes to show you Damon's letting players run down their contracts because this is the result. The players aren't interested anymore. It always happens. It's a risk. We saw it last season when we lost with Kent. Up it goes. Down it goes. Kilmarnock have the ball again on the right-hand side. Left-hand side, sorry. In goes the tackle there from John Lundstrom. It goes straight out for a killy throw. 33 minutes gone. We're not creating many chances at this moment in time. We're not controlling the game. Say they've got 10 men. We are not controlling this game at all. They will be laughing. John, that's a great point. His name won't fit on the back of his shirt now. He's probably got a shortened name, hasn't he? Tav's missed more pens than he scored recently. Maybe let someone else take one. I can't see that ever happening, James. Ball straight out, sliced straight out, and it is a goal kick to Rangers. Rangers getting the game back underway. Barisic stops, turns in field. Diamande. Out it goes to Tavernier. Tavernier to Diamande, and Diamande on the run. Tries to slide in Silva. Does. Silva's on the left-hand side now. Silva's shot is blocked. And it's a corner to Rangers. Lewis Mayo, the former Rangers player, blocking that shot. Come on, Lewis, put one through your own net for you boys. Cantwell's going to overtake this corner on the left-hand side. Takes it quick into Tav. Tav shifts it to Barisic. Barisic loops it into the box. Head up in the air. Dennis, easy for Dennis. Poor delivery there. Poor delivery. Just poor delivery. There's no pace on the ball into the box. It was just a looping cross. Now, if you've got that, you've got to then jump and really go for it. And if you can't get that, if you can't get any momentum on your jump, if you're just jumping straight up, it's really hard to get anything behind it. Ball forward there by Tav. Straight into Will Dennis's arms. Will Dennis drops to the ground, wasting more time. Blue Nose makes a good point. Phil needs to sign players with balls of steel. They're stinking the place out with their mentality. Kevin says, I've been more excited about a 6-hour wait for a connecting flight. Needs a defensive player taken off and replace the more attacking option. Well, that's a good shout. Why don't we go 3-5-2 and really go for it? That would be a good shout. Rangers corners have come to a goal kick for the opposition. We are no threat there. Yeah, I mean, what was it I said during the week? 4 corners we've scored from this year. Suter on the halfway line. 186 people watching. Guys, please smash that like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. And what we're on the moment, subs-wise. What are we on subs-wise at the moment? We are on 5,569 subs, guys. Sterling goes down the outside. And Darber battles back. Sterling fights for the ball. What's going to be the result of this? A corner to Rangers. That's a good point, Rosie. This squad are not champions material. Blatantly obvious, unfortunately. We need a striker in the summer badly. We can't always rely on Dessers. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're not wrong at all. Kitty Keeper's getting on my tits the amount of fucking about he's doing. Yeah. Here we go, guys. Corner again to Rangers from the right-hand side. Borna is over to take it. It's going to be an in-swinger. In-swinger, deep, headed back across the area. Nobody there. Cleared out by Killy. Nobody putting pressure on the clearance now. And then Sterling fouls his man. He goes down in stages, and it's a... It doesn't look, to be honest with you, Derek, it doesn't look like they've got 10 men. It really genuinely does not look like they've got 10 men. It doesn't, honestly, you wouldn't know that they had 10 men. You'd absolutely defy to find it. It is a very frustrating half. A very frustrating half. 100% frustrating. 195 people watching, guys. Please smash that like. Here we go now. Over the halfway comes Suter. Suter checks back inside on his right foot. One good thing about this, Big Phil sees a team for the. So I suppose that's a good point. You can evaluate the team, can't you? Look at what we've got. See who's actually worth keeping as long as he's brave enough to make those decisions. Campbell hoist it into the box. Header away by Kilmarnock. Header back in by Tav. Lost though. Kilmarnock trying to clear it. It's up there to Canwell. Canwell pass out. Sterling keeps it in just. Canwell gets it back. Makes good turn away from his man by Cantwell. Cantwell coming forward now. Little ball around the corner. Aims for Dessers. Doesn't get there. And Kilmarnock will clear in. Cantwell's back in, but a foul on his man. And a free kick to Kilmarnock. Guys, this is just shocking so far. Come on. 238 people watching, guys. Please, obviously, smash that like. If you're watching on X, smash the like and share. Obviously, come and join us on YouTube, guys. If you want to comment, obviously, come and join us on YouTube. This is woeful. Absolutely woeful. Agreed. Derek McInnes making notes as we speak. Here we go, guys. Butland out to Balogun again. Randy Marsh says, bottle merchants never ever win the league with this defence. Big Phil needs to clear the place out or he'll lose his job early next season. I mean, you could see it happening. You genuinely see it happening, really. Genuinely could see it happening, boys. There's almost a flow of fear in that joint. Yeah, there is almost. You can kind of see it a little bit. Okay, so Lundstrom, out he goes to Tav. Tav with the ball now. Forward it goes now, looking for the run of Sterling. Sterling can get there, can he? Yes, he can. He's going to try a cross. No, he's not. He stops. Goes at his man. Brings it onto his left foot. Stops again. Goes back onto his right foot. He's in the box now. Goes onto his left foot. Tries to shoot. Closed down. Lunny. Shot from Lundstrom. Blocked. But it's really hard. You've got, what, 8, 9 men behind the ball to try and shoot through it. The entire Kilmarnock team are behind the ball. Barisic comes in field now into Diamande. Diamande back to back to Balogun, back to Suter now. All the Rangers players in about 25 yards of the Kilmarnock goal, but all the Kilmarnock players then within about 15 yards of their goal. Camwell comes inside. Can he find a space? He goes to Tav, shuffling it sideways. Again, not much doing. Out it goes to Sterling. Sterling, can he find a space to cross the ball into? No, he can't. He goes out wide right instead now to Lundstrom. Lundstrom dances on the ball. Not a lot happening. Kilmarnock, everybody behind the ball. Just making it so difficult for Rangers to unlock the defence. Ball lofted into the box. Shit ball. And straight through to Will Dennis. What was that? What exactly was that? I don't even think Sooners in the dressing room would get a reaction from that lot. Says Philippe. Genuinely just not good enough, this isn't. Genuinely not good enough. 100% not good enough. Clement's been talking to Van der Hayden. He's now out giving it this. Guys, 328 people watching. Please, obviously, smash the like and subscribe to the channel or follow on X, depending on, obviously, what you are watching on. If you're watching on X, please come over to YouTube and give it a watch. You know what's going to happen. They will lose today and then beat them next week. It will mean nothing. Every chance. He'll quickly lose the fans if we don't start well next season, Derek. Get runs into the box and make them put tackles in, Derek. Yeah, we're just not doing anything. We're not even trying to draw them out. We're just genuinely not doing anything. It's just piss poor. Just genuinely not good. Ball forward there, and it's a throw-in to Rangers on the right-hand side. Loses the ball, though, and Kilmarnock have it back. 42 minutes on the clock. It'll be interesting to see how much time has been added. Dessers can't get the ball back. Ball fed forward. Silva tracking his man back. Tries to get the tackle in. Slows the man down. Dessers comes back to try and tackle as well. Somehow Rangers get the ball back yesterday. Fabio Silva now breaking over halfway. He's in the middle of the park. Moving forward. Stops. Doesn't dive. Well done, Fabio. Ball now. It goes to Sterling. Sterling lofts it towards the back post to Cantwell. Flicked off the head of the Kilmarnock player. It's out for a Rangers corner. Okay, so here we go again. Wish Tav was in the Philippines. Paolo Passimo, hi, how you doing? Rosie's laughing. Ball away now. It's going to be another corner to Rangers. That Van der Hayden is more interested in climbing Scottish hills than improving our team. Oh, dear. Why do you wish Tav was in the Philippines, Kevin? What's he doing? Chasing ladyboys or something? Some of them are scary, man. Some of them are really scary. They look like actual women, but they're not. It's quite freaky. You could have a very embarrassing situation. Swing. What the fuck? Oh, for God's sake. Why do we bother taking corners? Why don't we just go, fuck it, and knock it out of play for a goal kick? Tav will be here next season. No one will want to take him. You know what, James? I think Tav will be here next season. I genuinely do. Clement is too much of a tinker man when he should always play our best player, says Blue Nose John. 8 minutes of added time, says Glenn. If he was in the Philippines, it wouldn't be 1-0. True, Rosie, it wouldn't. But my point about Ladyboys still exists, though, guys. That's how bad this is. We're now talking about Ladyboys. I mean, come on. You could have a very embarrassing situation with a Ladyboy. Pity Clement isn't working in the Scottish Hills. Suter, Balogun. Balogun goes out wide right to Tavernier on halfway. Goes back instead to Balogun. Balogun coming towards halfway. This is piss poor, man. Dio. Here we go, guys. Probably. Depressing. Into the box it goes again. Header away by Kilmarnock again. Kilmarnock bring the ball down. Trying to waste a bit of time in the corner. 8 minutes of added time. Goes back. Kilmarnock blocked by Diamande. It comes straight back to Killy again. Blue Notes, Clement already said why players can't cope with playing all the time, which is embarrassing. It is really, isn't it? I mean, you think if you're professional footballers, I mean, that's like me saying to my boss, oh, I can't work 5 days this week. I can only manage 3 because I'm too tired to work 5. I mean, can you imagine I'd get the sack? Lundstrom now. Out it goes to Cantwell on the right-hand side. What can Cantwell do? Tries to come in, loses the fucking ball. And Kilmarnock will have it as a throw-in on the right-hand side. Yet again, Rangers. Rangers now, long ball forward again. Dessers heads it, but it goes straight back to Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock coming forward now. Balogun dallies on the ball and loses it, but a free kick as he was fouled by Watkins. This is appalling. We won't beat Septic playing like this. We won't win the league, but at least show some guts. Let's be honest, we never win. Whenever the title race, when it counts, this squad is mediocre, says Gerald. You had to call you Gerard. Yeah, we can play that. If we do lose a game, Kevin, we can play Tav Bingo later. I suppose when he gives his interview, disappointing, and we'll learn from this, yeah. Will I tell my boss that I'll work 25 hours for 35 hours pay, says John? Yeah, good point, buddy. That's my same argument. Sorry, boss, I can only work 27 hours next week. I can't do 40 or 45. I do apologise. Anyway, Sterling tries to find some space to cross. Cross is blocked, and it's out for another Rangers corner, which, as we know, will be a complete waste of time, as usual. 47 minutes on the clock, guys. We've got 6 minutes of time to go. 6 minutes. Cantwell now. Right-footed cross away by Kilmarnock. Controlled by Lundstrom. Lundstrom turns. Looks like he wants to hit a shot, then can't. Goes down the left-hand side. Tries to find some space for the cross. Pulls it back straight to a Kilmarnock player. Good block by Dessers, but away by Kilmarnock. Up and under the length of the pitch. And Tavernier chases back to get the ball. That's a good idea, Derek. Dio into Silva. Silva on the left-hand side now. Silva, where's he going? He's going back to Dio. Dio again. Rolls it back to Lundstrom. Back to Dio again. Dio's cross. Doesn't beat the first man again. Header away. And again now, Tav. Lundstrom. Into Silva. Silva's cross. Deflected. Dennis. Good save. A chance. A half chance for Rangers there. Lovely ball down the outside. Silva shoot. Well, I think it was more a cross, actually. It deflects off the Kilmarnock player and gets got a Barisic, takes the corner short to Tav. Everything seems to be short from Tav, curls it in. Dennis comes, gets a fist away, and it's straight back to Tav, but he's a long way out. Plays it square to John Lundstrom. Lundstrom turns it up into the area, over the head of Balogun, straight out play, and it's a goal kick to Kilmarnock. Yeah, Rosie, and we've wasted every single one of them. To strike that now is what, 265 corners and 4 goals. I mean, that is pretty poor, isn't it? 265 corners this season and 4 goals. Have a look at what that actually makes it. 1.5% conversion rate. I think the Premier League is 3.7. Can't break down 10 men, and some folk we can win a treble. Not happening this season. One thing I heard about that acoustic gymnastics, mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. That was a joke I always heard. Anyway, we've got 66% possession. They've got 10 men, says Rosie. Here's Sterling coming forward on the right-hand side. Going at his man and Darba, trying to get some change out of him. Cross deep into the box. Header away by Kilmarnock. Barisic will come and shoot. Shot is blocked. Kilmarnock player will keep it in, stop it from going for the corner. He'll send it off Barisic as well and out for a throw-in to Rangers. 49 and a half minutes gone. That's 4.5 minutes into this 8 minutes of stoppage time. That gives us, what, 3.5 left? Here we go, Kilmarnock now with this throw-in deep on the right-hand side. Mayo takes it. On it goes. Barisic gets there. Forward it goes. Dessers falls to the ground. Referee says no. Get up to Dessers. Ball tossed away by Kilmarnock. Balogun retrieves it in his own half. Lundstrom now. Out it goes right with Sterling. What can Sterling conjure? Tav goes to run, then checks his run. Cantwell goes down the outside. Can't get there. Kilmarnock player loses the ball and it's out for a throw-in to Rangers. Hopefully not on him. Long ball to the box. Silva kind of half jumps for that. Barisic now. Into the box. Down to Sterling. Sterling shot turned over by Tavernier. Goal kick. Sterling is facing up to fact and delivering. Women's team would do better. Probably would. Sterling is the only one trying a leg. The rest of you better staying in at half time. Says Janet. I'm going to give Dio some credit. I think Dio's worked hard in this half as well. So I'd give Dio and Sterling pass marks. That's the only two I'm giving pass marks to in this first half. Header by Suter. Header away by Kilmarnock. Lundstrom down to Cantwell. Cantwell on the left-hand side now. Can he get forward on the run? You know, obviously holding on his right foot, wanted to come in field the whole time. Stops. 2 men on him now. Where's the support coming from? Barisic. No, it goes to Silva instead. Silva goes back to Cantwell. Cantwell now comes in field. Shot from Cantwell straight at Dennis, and Dennis finds that easy into his chest, into his midriff, and it is no chance there, really. 51.5 minutes gone. Still, Rangers losing this game 1-0 to Killy, guys. 402 people watching this feed. If you can obviously smash that like, it'd be fantastic. If you could do that for me. Ball forward again. Killy fighting for the ball. Kilmarnock throw. It's not good. Really bad. This is just... We started well enough, but shit, man, this is bad. 52 minutes 10 on the clock now. We're into the final minute of added time. Barisic sends it long and away. Dessers trying to control it. Can't. Loses it. And Kilmarnock have it again. All the way down the pitch, throw into Rangers. Left-hand side, Barisic takes it quickly, but throws it backwards. Lundstrom picks it up now, goes forward, trying to get over halfway. Can something come of this? Surely something's got to have. Sterling gets away from his man, does he? Yes, he does. Into the field, in field he goes. Back to Lundstrom again. Lundstrom dinks it to the box. Silva going for it. Silva! Come on! Come on! Yes! Right on half-time, right in the 53rd minute. Fabio Silva with the goal. Oh, interesting celebration from Fabio Silva. Gives it this and then turns around and gives it that. Sterling went at his man there. Ball in. Lundstrom flicks it into the box. Silva runs off his man. First time finish into the far corner. Goal to Rangers. What a finish. Great finish by Silva. That was actually a really good finish by Silva. And I can't spell his name. And it's half-time already. That's half-time whistle has just gone. Killy will play our late great Walter Smith's way, defending a lead, part of the bus. Finally, I'm saying about time, yeah. Right, Rangers, let's get a kick on now. Second half, absolutely. While I'm fine, Rosie Silva wasn't called for. Jesus, 1-1. Boos ringing around the stadium as they come back out, guys. Killy will need to cancel parking the bus. Well, do you know what? They'll probably still park the bus because they'll probably take a point. The Moon Harrows are going to be out soon. 8-minute stoppage time and a goal. Yeah, probably doing a conspiracy theory into why, obviously, it went on for that long. Definitely just awful. I mean, has not been good. A wave of relief, I just shouted. When Butland goes, we should sign Dennis, says Blue Nose. I think he's on loan from Bournemouth, Blue Nose. Silver, you're supposed to be worth 35 million, son. Let your football do the talking. Embarrassing celebration, Stuart. Making reference to the fact that he turned to the crowd, did this, and then did that. Why not take Tav Barisic off, put Davis on? Interesting call there. Turn around, please. Says, hey, Ethan. What was the great towards Jers fans? What was the gesture towards the Jers fans when Silver scored? Embarrassing celebration. It was that. I think he was saying about them talking about him a lot. Maybe I don't know what it was, but yeah, it was a bit of an embarrassing celebration, shall we say. He does need to be better, I think, than that. Really genuinely does. Can't believe Tav missed another fucking penalty though. Jesus. 1-1 now. Tav must stay inside. Yes, he must. He's been reading our comments about him. Silver, lol. Alex Wallace says, Silver scores, tells our fans to shut up. He can get to imposter. I think he's not doing himself any favours by doing that, is he? Really, genuinely, he's not doing himself any favours at all doing that sort of celebration. It really is not, at all doing himself, any sort of favours on that one. Silver's still done for me, says Glenn. It was a poor first half, guys. A really poor first half. A really poor display from the boys. Started the game okay, but then obviously Kilmarnock scored with that Tav own goal. Tav misses a penalty. It's just been poor. It's been very poor. Again, the play is slow. The play lacks passion. It lacks fight. It just lacks an awful lot, going around at the moment. So, look, at the end of the day, we've really got to, in the second half, get in about them, speed up the play a little bit. I would make some changes at half time, try and liven things up a little bit. We need to do something out there. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what the situation is. Really don't. Genuinely. Kevin says he celebrates £53.50. Should put an extra forward on the second half, take a defensive play. That's a good shout. Just shows he's a fairy who can't take constructive criticism, says Squire. Get Raskin on for Lundstrom as well, drive the team forward. I mean, why not go 3-5-2 in the second half? Why not go more attacking, or 3-4-3 or 3-4-1-2 or something like that? Take a bit of attack out of, go for it a little bit. Just put two players up front. Yeah, go with Kamar Roof maybe. Put Kamar Roof up front with Dessers. Try and do something different, vary it. Go for them. That's what we've got to do in this second half. We cannot afford a draw. We can't afford a squeaky 2-1. They're down to 10 men, for God's sake. This is a game we should be putting them away now. It's 10 men. I know it's Kilmarnock. I know they work hard. But, guys, it's Kilmarnock. It's not Borussia Dortmund. It's not Bayern Munich. It's not Real Madrid. It's not Manchester City or Barcelona or Dortmund or PSG or Arsenal. It isn't any of those teams. It is Kilmarnock we're playing at the end of the day. I don't like Silver, loves himself, says Crypto Knight. That's what I'm saying. Take Tav Barisic off, get Roofing close to Dessers. Decent shout. Look at how many goals he scored, though, John. Decent. Why not try a 3-5-2? At the end of the day, it can't be any worse than what is happening out there at the moment. It doesn't look good. It does not look good at all. For me, you could be a little bit more offensive, a little bit more attacking, or even go with a 3-4-1-2. That's another possibility there. Drop it as a 3-4-1-2, but look, something's got to give. Something's got to change in this second half. Really does have to, genuinely have to. Here's an idea for the second half. I'm just going to put it in the live chat in a minute. So here's my idea, right? So this is my vague idea. Please, obviously, feel free to criticise. So Butland, obviously, would go in goal, obviously. Back three of Suter, Balogun, bring on Davis as a back three. Davis, the left side of a three. I think Davis would actually work better in a three than he does in a two. Then go with Tav as a right wing back, Sterling and Dio in the middle, McCausland as a left wing back, because he'll work backwards and forwards. Cantwell in the 10 role, and then Dessers and Roof Up top, just something. Yeah, it's on my plan, Derek. It's on my plan. Don't worry. It's on the plan. On the plan. I don't want Butland to go anywhere. Me neither. Hard win by 5-7 goals. Beat Celtic 2-0. They slipped up last 2 games. Was done before kickoff. Couldn't agree more. It's just something different. Try something different. Try something new. I don't know. It just has to be. Just discovered a giant bat on my apricot tree. There we go. Squire, I'll be on it. I'll try and figure it out. Can't believe Tav missed that penalty. All right, guys, going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Just taking a quick break, get a quick drink. I'll be back soon. Welcome back, guys. We are back. Obviously, please smash that like for the video. Obviously, all the likes help the video to grow, guys. We're going on 90 likes at the moment. We get that higher. Absolutely adapt and overcome. Matt says best we've played in weeks. Just didn't get over the green in the half. I Stuart fought the back. 2 defensive midfielders, 10-man killie, totally unbelievable. I have noticed a lot more ads on this channel as well. So Stuart, it's what YouTube do though. Is YouTube sort of taken over when they put ads in, how they stream ads and whatever. It's kind of trying to, control that. It's a difficult one to try and get around a little bit. Thank you very much, Blue Nose. I said I would talk about football. If certain folk are just here to stir, they should be removed, in my opinion. It's a stream about football and some banter. Fair enough, Philippe. Guys, look, we've got to get this back in the second half. We need goals in the second half. It's about getting back in. Cans open at 2 p.m. on a Sunday. This would drive you to drink. Have to be more clinical second half. Clemon has a few arses that need kicking. 100%. He does. 383 guys watching. Please obviously smash the like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet subscribed. What are we sitting on subs-wise at this moment in time? It was very lucky. Agreed at DC. It was very lucky how it just deflected in a half Tavernier. We are currently sitting on 5,571 subscribers. Thank you. So obviously, please, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. We'll win 4-1, says DC. I certainly hope so. I've got a German ad with Ralph Schumacher on it. There we go. That's weird. I don't know why you've got a German ad. Oh, because you're in Germany. It'll be 2-1, but not a nice watch. Look at the stats. Wow. Freak goal, says Smoke. Tavernier missing that penalty, man. I don't know how he missed that penalty. Genuinely don't. Seriously. At least we're back on terms now. It was a great finish by Silva to come round at the back like that and score. Really, really good. Well done, Silva. Very good indeed, guys. So let's get this going, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this second half underway. Let's get some more goals as soon as possible. We need to get back on top. But this is just clinical. It's what I talked about before the game. We need to be clinical. All right, after match, can you go onto my community? Cheers. How do I get onto your community, Rosie? Have I got control of your channel? Keep tab inside. Totally wrong mentality today, says Blue Nose. Silver celebration was infuriating. Go onto your community. What, your community tab, Rosie, do you mean?
Just before we went to the break, Chris, you were talking about the game, and it started 3 minutes into the game with a long game.
VAR checks are taking way too long today. The VAR checks are ridiculous today. I mean, seriously, just absolutely ridiculous. Silva needs to stop doing the tweet song and start producing more goals. Weird. I don't hate you hate gays, but I love to watch you guys. I don't hate gays. I have no problems with gays at all. Ridiculous comment. On my YouTube channel, so I can send email. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Definitely was Trey. It's the fans that allow Silva to put platform to play football. What's wrong with you? Nothing wrong with me. What's wrong with me? I don't know. I've got no problem with gays. If they want to be gay, they can be gay. That's fine with me. Want to be trans? They can be trans. Do what they want. As long as I'm not shoving it down my throat, I don't care. There we go. Hawkeye, I don't know what you're on about. VAR check's taking way too long. Yeah, I mean, I've never ever usually agree with Chris Sutton, but Chris Sutton's right on that. The Indaba handball check was 2.5 minutes. That's ridiculous. Ben Davis is coming on, guys. Ben Davis is coming on. Now, why is Ben Davis? Balogun is off. Why is Balogun off? Balogun's had to go off. Don't tell me he's injured. Please don't tell me Leon Balogun is injured. Oh, my God. I'm hoping Balogun's not injured because that could be really bad. So the substitution's been made. Ben Davis is on. Balogun is off. Agreed, DC, it was. His first appearances since December. I mean, this is ridiculous. Why is Davis Balogun injured? Balogun is injured. Balogun is injured. That's why. Great. Fantastic. Woohoo! Another injury. Slight back problem, apparently, Balogun. Well, you would imagine that Suter will go to right side centre back now and Davis to left because Davis is left footed. Suter has gone flying forward down the right hand side. He's on the right wing now. Is that is? Oh, it's Tavernier. Sorry, Sterling into the box, crossed by Sterling. Deep. Dennis plucks it out of the air. Nothing doing. Still, obviously, we've just started this game. 30 seconds in, 1-1 in this second half, guys. Come on, Rangers. Come on. Where are we up to, guys? 152 watching on YouTube, 245 watching on X, guys. Please obviously head over to YouTube if you're watching on X. That would be really helpful. Here we go, headed down. Ball down the sides for Watkins to chase. And it's out for a goal kick to Rangers. Philippe Clement already yelling. West Ham v Chelsea apparently has kicked off. Can we just forfeit for the rest of the season, says CJNI. What's going on at training? We've got all these injured players. It's getting a joke, says Proper Collector. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Sterling putting his man under and Darby under pressure. He feeds it back to Dennis. Dennis clears it first time. Stuart Allison starting the Queen songs already. Davis is fouled. And it is a free kick to Rangers on halfway. And they've already got the ball underway. Lunny, poor ball forward by Lunson, looking for Cantwell. Instead, just goes straight to the Kilmarnock player. Glenn, conspiracy theory, maybe. There we go. It's out on the left-hand side for a throw-in to Rangers. Sorry, quickly taken by Barisic. Infield, it goes to Lundstrom. Davis goes back to Butland. Here comes Suter forward now. Suter up to halfway. Feeds it down the right-hand side, looking for James Tavernier. Tavernier around the outside, looking for Sterling. Sterling on it, round the player. Cross the box, no one there. Kilmarnock defender clears it away. Chance for Rangers early on. Aldo, hey, buddy. We do. Long ball cleared by Kilmarnock. Ben Davis goes back, gets the ball. Here we go now. It is Suter on the right-hand side. He comes over halfway. Back to Davis. Davis now onto halfway again. Rangers a bit too static again this second half. Not moving it quickly. Blue Nose, that's a good shout. I would have put Roof on. Suter infield. Davis. Davis now. It goes to Suter. Suter out wide right to Tav. Tav round the outside looking for the run of Lundstrom. Lundstrom into the area, away by Kilmarnock. It was a poor ball, all being told by Lundstrom, and cleared out. Rangers throw. Tav throws it in. Suter controls it now. Where's Suter going to go with this ball? Tavernier on the right-hand side. Down the right-hand side it goes to Sterling. Sterling moves on one more to Cantwell. Cantwell, can he cross? He checks his cross, comes back on his left foot, back to Sterling. Sterling faced up on the right-hand side. He comes infield again to Suter. Ben Davis now. What the actual was that? Ben Davis has just had a shot. Seriously, that's the best you can do. A shot that nearly kills someone in the back row of the stand. Poor, man, poor. Piss poor. Balogun talking to who's he talking to? Van der Hayden, I think. Not great side so far. In goes Suter to clear it up and away. Glenn, yeah. It was just a case of what the actual, I mean, that really genuinely was what the actual it really was. Just awful, Glenn. Awful, buddy. Goes back now. Chip forward by Tav towards Sterling. Diamande also ready. Sterling, though, gets it there. Sterling on the right-hand side. Forced out play. Pushed by Kilmarnock. It's a throw-in to Rangers. Kilmarnock working hard here against Rangers. The game's just kind of lulled a little bit at the moment. It's a goal kick in turn to Kilmarnock now. Will Dennis will take this goal kick. Great hour play. It's going to be a throw in to Rangers. Rangers with the ball back now. Here we go. Come on, let's do this now. Davis now plays it square to Suter. Can we get some oomph in this attack? Here's Suter trying to break the line, bringing the ball forward, trying to draw out players, but Kilmarnock just retreating off him. So he feeds it out to Diamande. Diamande onto his left foot now. Comes back in field for Davis. Davis, out it goes to Barisic. Barisic to Silva now. Barisic goes on the overlap. Silva doesn't use him. Feeds inside. Gets it back from Lundstrom. Silva's crossed into the box. Fielded by Dennis. For handball on the line, Papa Collector. The ball was in. Sterling tries to force the ball and he puts his hand up and virtually saves the shot from going into the back of the net. Therefore, it has to be there. Derek says he paid £15 for the game, but he's here on the channel. Thanks, Derek. Rangers are currently, if it finishes like this, 5 points behind Celtic with a +8 goal because that's 6 points effectively. Suter, Lundstrom now. Lundstrom, wide ball, spreads it to the left-hand side. Barisic, deep cross into the box, away by Kilmarnock. Poor cross. Just poor, because at the end of the day, all he's got to do is clear it. Just so much time on that. Clearance again by Kilmarnock. Controlled there by Ben Davis. Davis goes infield. In turn, he goes there. Diamande picks it up. Looking for some space to work into. Can't find any, so stops. Checks it back to Davis again. Davis into Suter. Suter now. Where's he going to go? Inside to Silva. Silva is sort of more central. Tries to thread a ball through to Campbell, but it's cut out by the Kilmarnock player. And Silva just runs into the back of his man. Gives away a free kick. Thick play there. Yes, Jim. Yes, he is. Seriously, guys, it's just dire at the moment. Yes, we are moving the ball a little bit better, but come on, Rangers, score more today for us, all us Rangers fans. Absolutely. Dessers, we can't rely on next season. All that midfield. Haven't he heard his name? Says Jim. Better to move the ball forward, put pressure on them. On the upside, Tav is consistent. True. Cantwell now has the ball on the right-hand side. He moves forward. He stops. He has to check back. He gives it to Sterling. Sterling goes infield to Lundstrom. Lundstrom goes out wide left now. It's Barisic. Barisic to Silva. Barisic comes in to Silva. And Silva is in field. Lundstrom now making strides forward. Little clip ball. It goes into Diamande. Back to Lundstrom again. Barisic turns it in. Diamande. Cantwell. Shot way over the bar. Better. Cantwell left-footed shot way over the bar. Philip Clement says, Sterling, the only one that looks like a footballer. Fuck's sake, change formation. Put 2 up front, Phil. You're losing the support. Forward ball goes now. Header away by Ben Davis. Flicked on by Sterling. Diamande heads it now to Dessers. Dessers controls it. He goes up to the left now. Comes infield. Back to Diamande now. Diamande on the run. Tries to thread through to Dessers. Dessers is through. Why did he stop? What is he doing? What is he doing? Why? God's sake, Dessers. Ball threaded in beautifully for Dessers. All he's got to do is shoot right-footed. He stops, controls it, comes back onto his left foot. What is he doing? Seriously. What the actual... Marley Watkins has been booked. Free kick to Rangers, way outside on the left-hand side. 2 players over it. One is Tav, obviously. The other one is Barisic, obviously. Because let's remember, only fullbacks are allowed to take set pieces for Rangers. Why? I don't know. Guys, if you're watching on X, please obviously follow the channel on X as well. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching on X, come over to YouTube. You can join in the comments. Lot ball swung in, head up in the air by Kilmarnock. Another header, and the Rangers players straight offside. And again, nothing doing. Dessers is a frustrating striker, yeah. I mean, he should be shooting there first time. He really should be shooting. Anyway, Davis now plays it out wide left for Barisic. Barisic stands up and looks ahead of him into Silva. Silva has to come back now to Barisic. Silva doesn't seem to be going to ground as often. Maybe that word that Philippe Clement might have had with him may have actually gone in. Philippe Clement shouting some instructions now. Embarrassing Rangers, 100%. Clement trying to get some urgency into his team, you know, waving his arm around, trying to get a bit of something, a bit of oomph from this team. Clement loses out there. Sterling flicks it forward. Dessers off his chest, loses it yet again. You know, Kilmarnock haven't had a single shot on target in this game. Genuinely have not had a shot on target. 72% and 28%, and yet they have a goal. I mean, Owen be quite a all season. Agree, Owen. He's not scoring enough goals. Yeah. Can Roof handle 30 minutes? At least we'd have the loss. Yeah. We would give Guardiola the tin tack. Probably. Imagine if Killy had 11 players. True. Suter now onto the right-hand side. Poor pass from Suter, intercepted by the Kilmarnock player. I think that's Watkins, bringing it away down the outside. Good tackle back by Suter to win it back. Plays it infield to Tavernier. Tavernier runs along the halfway line, feeds it to Lundstrom. Out to Barisic. Barisic tries to go round his man. Stands his man up. Tries to get across. Corner to Rangers. Corner to Rangers. Not that it'll have any use because we can't take corners. Barisic looks to take it quickly. Does. Takes a short to Cantwell. Cantwell lifts it into the box. Pinged in and away by Kilmarnock. Tavernier chases back after it as Kilmarnock player brings it away and he gets away from Tav there. Plays it down the left-hand side. No Kilmarnock player there. And it is back with Ben Davis. Davis now. In it goes. Can something happen? Cantwell here on the left-hand side. Picking up a bit of speed. Going to the heart. Checks inside. Silva back to Cantwell again. Cantwell still on. Cantwell shot. Flicked off Dessers. Who was, guess what? Guess what Dessers was? Offside. John Lammy, I think you're right on that one. "58 minutes gone, guys. Still 1-1. Gio 6090 says we are shocking big time. Dessers couldn't finish a crossword from the Beano. We need goals, and he's only got Dessers as a striker on the field, says Blue Nose. Ball long and forward. Header away by Kilmarnock. Camel flicks it back to Barisic. Barisic goes back up the way to Davis. Davis now plays it out. Sends Suter going across. Suter comes over halfway. Gives it to Lundstrom. Lundstrom on the run forward. Lundstrom, though, seems to be going diagonal now. Switches it out to Tav. Tav comes back in field to Cantwell. Cantwell out to Sterling. Just on the edge of the box. Tries to cross off the Kilmarnock player. Another corner to Rangers. I think Rangers will score, looking like one of them games, isn't it? It is a little bit gammon slap. Let's hope. Corner. No, it is. No, they're not. Because there's still 3 games to go. 4 games. 3 games to go. Yes, if they beat us next week, they're champions, which is awful. Header by Silva over the bar. Goal kick, Kilmarnock. We need to make some changes here. I agree. Change it a little bit. 60 minutes gone. It's not working at all in the second half. Kilmarnock are going to make 2 changes now. Watson is going to come on, and Lyons. Dio tries to get the ball under control. Can't. Goes to Tab now. Tab is down the right-hand side, raiding down the right. Inside it goes to Dio. Good little turn by Dio. Cantwell shot deflected up over the bar. Corner ball to Rangers. They do, Rosie. I think we forget that sometime. Another Rangers corner. That's 268 corners we've now had. Can we get goal number 5 this season from a corner? We've got 4 goals from corners at the moment. Love this remark from Doug. Anyway, Tab will take this corner from the right-hand side. It's going to be an outswinger. Into the box. All the way out to Lundstrom. Lundstrom shot. Dennis, good save. Surely. Davis! Goal! Come on! Lundstrom shot. Spilled by Dennis. Finished by Davis. Great goal finish. Is there a VAR check on this? What's happening? Is it being given? Definitely. Yes. Come on. Yeah, fine. There's nothing wrong with that goal at all. Easy goal. Good goal. Ben Davis, super sub. Who'd have thought it? Who would have had money on Ben Davis scoring today? Thank God for that. Like I said, who had money on Ben Davis scoring? Yeah, William. Let's make William the manager. Right, we need to go on and get some more goals now. Come on, boost this goal difference. Agree, Glenn. Agree. Long ball forward by Killy. Header back in field by Barisic. Lundstrom gets the ball into the box. Brings it away. Feeds it to Diamande. Diamande, little pass around the corner towards Tav. Was not the best. Tav gets it back. Sterling comes in field. Loses it. Goes back. Tav gives it away on the edge of the box. Dangerous now. Shot. Good save by Butland. Tav made a mistake. Butland gets him out of jail. Everyone listen to William. Phil, listen to William. It worked, his last change. Make the same change again. Cantwell now. Silva. Ibrox is now rocking. There's a lot more noise from the fans, a lot more confidence rather than the nervousness you could feel before. Diamande comes in field now. Does he? Outside. No, it goes outside now. Who's that? Silva. Silva trying to run backwards. He's fouled. And it's a free kick to Rangers. And there's a booking coming up for one of the Killy players. Tav is a disaster zone, Stuart. Agreed. That was Liam Polworth who got booked there. I like that sentiment. Let's get some more forward players on there. Let's get a bit more attacking. Kilmarnock making 3 changes. Van Veen is going to come on as well. Tav. Corner swung in well. Header down. Dessers. What the actual? How does he miss that? Great ball in from Tav, and Dessers heads it somehow wide of a gaping goal. How does he miss that? Tav is going to take this corner now. Corner from Tav now. Can we score from another corner? Tavernier. Cleared away by Kilmarnock. Ben Davis in full retreat. Gets after the ball. Forward it goes there. Here's Diamande, switches it back. Here comes Lundstrom now, infield. Infield it goes to Suter. Suter, can he get anything? Tavernier into the box. Good turn. Dessers. Oh, for fuck's sake, Dessers. Come on. Too many touches again from Dessers. Beautiful ball in there. Campbell, good ball. Tav, he wants too many touches again. Again, too many touches in it. Seriously, man, get him off. Kilmarnock make their change. Watkins, Polwood and Purcell off. Lyons, Watson and Van Veen on. Thank you, Rosie. Absolutely, Alexander. Shoot the bloody ball. Agreed. What's time on the clock? 65 minutes, 66 minutes, 66 minutes. He should have had a hat trick. He was a proper finisher, but he's not, for fuck's sake. Tom Merrick, the Elephant Man. Here come Kilmarnock now. Lewis Mayo shot way over the bar. Dangerous, though. Dangerous. Josh Gentles, maybe, from the under-18s. Seriously, man. Get Roof on. Look, we've got, what, 24 minutes left? Surely Roof can do 20 minutes, surely. Out it goes. It's a free kick to Rangers. That's 3 chances. Tom Lawrence and McCausland on. Sterling. Why are we taking Sterling off? Why are we taking Sterling off? Seriously, come on. Cantwell now tries to turn away from his man. Gets it back. Good ball. Dessers down the outside now. Tries to get across in. Blocked. It's a corner to Rangers. I agree, Glenn. I wouldn't be taking Cantwell off either. I don't know why he's taking Cantwell off. Dujon Sterling. Why is he taking Sterling off? I wouldn't do, these are daft changes. Don't agree with these changes. And I agree. Some of these, yeah, absolutely. I don't know why we're taking off. Sterling and Campbell are 2 of our better players, yet he's leaving on fucking Dessers, who couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo. Not good subs, but I hope he proves me wrong, says Glenn. Ball long and forward now by Killy. Ball down. Kilmarnock still have it, though. Probably does, mate. Saturday, mate. It's on a Saturday, Fighting Fish. I have to work. Lost confidence in Phil completely. Will be giving him the summer money. Weak bench. Sad to see that. You drop Sterling into midfield. Clement hasn't got a clue. I agree. I'd put Sterling into midfield. Take Lundstrom off. Anyway, down the side, right, Tavernier comes in field, nutmegs his man as he goes forward. Tavernier still on the run. Checks forward there. Silva gets it back now. Diamande buys some time with good little movement. Dessers. Back to Dio. Dio shot blocked. Barisic. Diamande, left-footed cross. Oh, off the bar by Diamande. What a shot. McCausland tries to cross. It's blocked. He gets the ball back in again. Breaks down. Silva shot blocked. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Now a corner. Diamande. Is that a shot or a cross? Over Dennis's head onto the crossbar. don't know if that was a shot or a cross from Dio. Dio's had a good game. He has had a good game, Dio. Dio and what's he called? Sterling for me so far. Into the box. Bad going back to Lundstrom. Shoot! Shot! Oh, just wide from Lundstrom. Just wide. Some of the crowd were up and cheering, thinking it was in, but it wasn't. Rosie, it's not a goal. It was wide. Into the side netting. Into the side netting. Not a goal, guys. It went in the side netting. Wasn't a goal, William. Went in the side netting. Header away there. Dessers jumps, flicks it on to nobody. And away it goes again. It's not a goal, guys. There was no goal. All these Tims coming into the chat, getting banned. As I put on the video this morning, if you are from the mob, that mob across the town, or anyone else, maybe the club that's going to come in and slag me off, or slag the channel off, or slag off our team, you're getting banned. McCausland goes towards the ball. Dessers tries to outmuscle his man. McCausland gets the ball now on the run, feeds it into the middle towards Lawrence. Lawrence nips it round his man. Lawrence checks back with his right foot, shoots. What a goal! What a goal! Tom Lawrence, 3-1. Come on! Come on! Come on! What a goal from Tom Lawrence. What a fantastic goal from Tom Lawrence. Brilliant finish. Absolutely brilliant finish from Tom Lawrence. Superb. Just the way he checks it through the feet of the Kilmarnock player and then finishes it. Absolutely superb. Dessers to McCausland. McCausland into Lawrence. Touches it through the player's feet. And then checks back onto his right foot, swings it past Dennis. Brilliant finish. Absolutely brilliant finish. Now we want 4. We do. We need to get some more goals, guys. It is 19 minutes left. We need to get the goal difference up. This gets it down to 6. Good finish. Great finish by Lawrence. Straight out of play. It's 3-1 now. Now it's about getting more goals. That's what it's about now. Kicking on. I just inspired Lawrence by calling him garbage. Yeah, he did. Foul there on the Kilmarnock player by Lundstrom. Where's Dessers going? I don't know what's happening here at the moment, guys. It's going a bit crazy. Donnelly, back it goes now. So Kilmarnock had the ball, swing into the box, header away by Ben Davis. Back in again. It's going to go straight through to your man Butler. Now Silva flying forward now, really going for it, going at pace. Round 1. Keeps on going, but is eventually out muscled. Back with Will Dennis. Good run, though. Here he goes now. Ball is back with Barisic. Barisic in field to Lundstrom. Lundstrom brings the ball forward, sensing a man on him into Dio. Dio gives it back to Tav. Tav switches it back inside to Davis. Davis gives it to Lawrence. Lundstrom. Lundstrom forward. Lundstrom running. Passes it. Diamande. Diamande checks in on his left foot. Can he shoot? Shot is deflected and into the arms of Will Dennis. Alexander, you are right. Banging a few more. Get the goal difference down. We need to get this goal difference down. At the moment, it's only coming down by 2. So that would give us give them a +6 goal difference. Gives them a +6, which means they've improved their goal difference by 1 at this moment in time, guys. Please smash that like on YouTube, obviously. 31 shots for Rangers today. Sky Sports have got it as 31 shots for Rangers. 11 of those on target. You are right, Joe. It is all about mentality. Rosie gives us 63% possession. Alex Ray, Van der Hayden and Philippe Clement having a little chat. That's a good shout from Blue Nose. Ben Davis wins the ball, but it breaks to Kelly in the middle from Watson. Back out wide, right it goes. They turn it down the right-hand side. No one on the run. It's going to go straight through for a Rangers goal kick. Guys, keep your thoughts coming in. Keep your comments coming in. Obviously, smash the likes for me. Liverpool-Tottenham today in the EPL. And then Palace v Man United tomorrow. There we go. 432 people watching this stream at the moment, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Those of you watching on X, thank you. Could you come across to YouTube? That'd be even better. Thank you. Helps. We are currently on 5,573 subscribers. Will be good if we can get that subscriber number up a little bit more today. Into the middle to Lawrence. Lawrence now churns, checks, looks for a bit of space, plays the ball now into Dessers. Dessers comes off the side, coming across now, feeds it out to Silva. Silva shot, Dennis saves. Another corner for Rangers. 13th corner. Rosie, that little corner totter-upper. Shot by Silva, saved by Dennis. Should be doing better there, Dennis. Should be actually catching that. Barisic. Looking to take a short, is he? Or what's he doing? He's on the left-hand side. Lyons is over. He takes it short. Everything seems to go short on the left at the moment. Tav. Back it goes. Lorah. Tavernier shot. Blocked. All the way up to halfway. Jack Butland is the only man back there. Ball forward there. Checks in field there. Is Lawrence. Dinks it up towards the area. Nobody there. Header away by Kilmarnock. Diamande will go to try and retrieve this ball now. Back with Suter. Now Davis. Now apparently Ridvan is readying to come on. Good news. Silva. Back it goes to Davis. Davis goes out to Barisic. Back to Davis again. Raskan is also readying to come on as well. Suter. Outside it goes to McCausland now. McCausland stops, checks, 2 men on him. In it goes to Diamande. Diamande works a bit of space, finds Tav. Tav works across the area. Lundstrom, back to Silva. Silva, back to Lundstrom. It's all congested again. Barisic, Lundstrom, Tav. Virtually every key player behind the ball. McCausland. McCausland goes at his man, goes inside, tries to shoot, deflected. Another corner to Rangers. Hope so. If he's here, I hope so. Hope so. Would be a good shout, that one. Just a reminder as well, thank you so much to James Stewart for the super chat to start. Next Saturday, these players need to show. Yeah, absolutely. And like Rocky versus Drago. Oh, it's one of my favourite films, that old though. One of my favourite films of all time, that one. Back it goes. Shoot, Lundstrom, shoot! Oh, for fuck's sake, Lundstrom. What was that? That ball's heading for East Anglia. That's how bad that shot was. That shot is seriously heading for East Anglia. Subs on now. Subs are coming on. So Ridvan and Raskan on. Lyons is off for Kelly and Rory McKenzie is on. Glenn says in the live chat, has to be Wee Ross and Dujon on the right against Septic. Yeah, I can't. Problem is, I can't see him actually dropping Tav. That's the issue. No matter how bad Tav has been today, and Tav has been pretty honking today, I genuinely can't see him dropping Tav. Not for an old firm game. Barisic is going off. Ridvan is on. So change Ridvan and Raskan on and Barisic and Lundstrom off. That is the change. Here comes Raskan with his beard. Not as grey as mine. Nico Raskan. I would have had money on Davis not scoring, says Derek. Me too. Glenn, glad to see them. Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Rosie's nearly shot herself. She left the back door open and there was a pigeon in. Yeah, it's 5 changes. It's gone very quiet at Ibrox. Even though my telly's developed a sound issue. I don't know what it is. Anyway, down the left-hand side now. Good battling by Lawrence. Checks in field. Was surely fouled there. It is a free kick to Rangers. No roof today. No roof today. We've got a non-fat fan of Raskan. Good riddance to Borna. 5 subs, I think he means, Rosie. Here we go, guys. Here we go. So, Rangers free kick on the left-hand side. Ridvan Yilmaz has gone over to take it. Danny, new name in the live chat. Welcome, Danny. Come on, Rangers. Dessers there, working on the edge of the area. Ball swung into the box. Will Dennis comes, claims, easy. Poor ball in there. Al Silva has stayed on. He's unbelievable. Scores equalizer against Kilmarnock. Now he thinks he's robbing. He's robbing away. Is that the same pigeon that was just in Rosie's house? 10 minutes, get the battle gear on, Rangers. Rosie, did you have a mouldy old dough in the oven? Need another 2 bears. Robert, welcome. How you doing? 3-1 already, yeah. Tuesday, the 14th of May, 6:30. That's our next live stream. I won't be able to stream the old firm, unfortunately, because my boss won't give me the day off. I've asked repeatedly, and it's been no every time. I've asked. Anyway, ball out wide left. It goes now. Here comes Kilmarnock on the attack. Checked in field. Cleared by Davis. Ben Davis has had a good game since he's come on, actually. Ben Davis, well done, mate. Well done. Foot that mob across the city. Plus roll on next Saturday till we play them again. And this time we need to beat them. Agreed. Yeah. No, I threw bread out and cheeky wee shit. Thought he'd come in because I've got lunch on. Watch Dessa score a hat trick next Saturday. Mate, I'd take it. I'd take it. Squire, pull a sickie home. I'll try, buddy, but I think they'd know what I was doing given the fact I've asked for the day off several times. Anyway, ball back across now. Dessa's working across to try and get that ball back. Can't. Kilmarnock having a bit of possession and a bit of time on the ball here. Not what we need. Van Veen lost it. Here we go now. Shot by Kilmarnock. Jack Butland safely behind the ball there. Well done. Thank God Wolves are paying most of Silver's 80 grand a week salary. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's 65% they're picking up, isn't it? You see, they're not a machine. They're a human. They bleed green like predators. They are. Yeah, absolutely. McCausey now is on the left-hand side. He's trying to work a bit of space. Coming in off the left. Trying to feed in Ridvan. Can't. But Dio is there to stop it. Dio gets it. Raskan's shot is blocked. Nice to see Raskan having a dig, though. Tom Lawrence is going to come running back, try and get the ball. Fouls his man. Killy get a free kick. Butland is very good. Yes, he is. Absolutely. Long ball forward. Butland, little touch out to Ben Davis. But you know what? Credit Ben Davis. He's had a lot of slagging and a lot of criticism this year, but he's done very, very good today. Very good. One more whiskey. 6-1. Go on. Have another whiskey, Robert. Here comes Suter. Suter out wide right to Tavernier. Tavernier. Infield it goes. 3-0 to Chelsea apparently now. Astrid Wet will be wetting herself, literally. McCausland. You know who Astrid Wet is? McCausland. Raskan. He has done the job since coming on, actually. He has done very well. Love this. That's funny, Stuart. Owen do a roof next week, calling with a stubbed toe. Lol. Anyway, 80 minutes gone. Killy throw deep in their own half. They're going backwards at the moment. They try and turn the ball away. It's going to be up the far side. Vassal fields it forward, but it's only then intercept by Suter. Raskan picks it up now. Raskan heading across the half. Feeds it in to Ridvan. Ridvan, who's in the middle of the pitch at the moment, tries to roll one through for Dessers. Doesn't get there. Killy cut it out. Ball comes out. Ridvan works back. Good tackle there by Raskan to win the ball back. McCausland now on the left-hand side. Checks in field. Comes in field. Dessers. Back it goes. Lawrence shot just wide of the goal. Good little interchange there. Good play by Ross McCausland. Coming in off the left. Little check back by Dessers into Lawrence. He dragged his shot a bit wide there. Good question, Blue Nose. Good question. Clement is really ranting. He is properly losing his shit at the moment. 84 minutes on the clock. Header away by Ben Davis. Well done, Ben Davis. McCausland flicks it on towards Dessers. Dessers puts a lofted ball back to Suter. Suter on the right side. Looking a lot more comfortable there. Robert, she died to Chelsea last. Hot girl. Was she called Astrid by any chance, Robert? Those of you don't know, is Roof fully fit? I don't know. He's on the bench, Squire. He's on the bench. So if he's on the bench, surely he must be fit.
Not easy to go down to say that it is Rangers at home.
85 minutes on the clock now, guys. Probably would have until the third went in. Didn't want him getting injured with the Tim game coming up. That's a good shout, Kevin. That's Astrid Wet for those of you who don't know who Astrid Wet is. Thank you. Silver now. Infield it goes to Suter. Kind of a bit of fire gone out of this. Yeah, I agree, Blue Nose. Tav has been shit today, actually. He has been absolutely genuinely dreadful. Genuinely poor. Dio, Raskan. Raskan lofts one down the left-hand side for the run of Ridvan, but it's straight back to Dennis. Most shots in a single game. Rangers have had 36 shots today. It's the second highest they've had this season behind the 43. That was Astrid Wet. She's a Chelsea fan. I was asking Robert if that was the girl he dated. Tav, as I say, score goals, but he gets paid as a defender and he can't defend to save himself. Philippe. Ball back now. Killy have it. Lots of Rangers fans have left already. Diamande's just got the man of the match from the Rangers fans, the sponsors. Sponsors man of the match is Mohamed Diomande. Kennedy is going across to take this Kilmarnock corner, guys. We are in the 86th minute. .440 watching, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, smash the like. If you're watching on X, follow the channel. And obviously like this stream, guys. Ball away now. Into the box it goes. Deep into the box. Header up in the air by Kilmarnock. Attacking the ball. It's going to be a goal kick to Rangers. That was Ndaba, was it? The guy who was a left back. Dessers working against his man now. Can't control it. Loses it. Tries to outmuscle his man. Still can't get it. And the Kilmarnock player will bring it away. Dessers just kind of gives up as the Kilmarnock player just lofts it up the pitch. And it's straight into Butland. My daughter turned 14, remember? My 14th Gizo turned 40 this August. There we go. Clermont seriously has to pick a decent team next week. The one he's picked today's first half wasn't good enough. I paid for tickets. I'd be staying till the end. Me too, Rosie. Gordon Turnbull says, before we get carried away with the number of shots and corners, we have been playing 10 men for 70 minutes. Very true. Ndaba with a throw-in away. Breaks in field. Diamande is there. Turns it back to Davis. Davis back to Butland. Man of the match, guys. Who is your man of the match today? I'm going to shortlist Sterling. I'm going to shortlist Davis. And I'm going to shortlist Diamande. Dessers couldn't control a remote for his telly. He's absolutely pissed, says Gio. Ball forward. Silver can't get there as Kilmarnock read it and bring it away. We're in the 88th minute now. Ball out to the wide right-hand side. Davis is going across to cover. Tackles Mayo, plays it off Mayo, and it's a goal kick to Rangers. Good defending there. My birthday is the 2nd of August. Old, I'm 42, getting old. I'm 46, mate. Class. Roof, hope he's good. Yeah. Clement. Can't let that Rogers get the better of him. Rogers only here because it's easy league, let's be honest. Tavernier, you're joking. The fans, Davis for the man of the match. Dessers. 4 added minutes. 4 added minutes. Lol. Silver shot saved by Dennis. I know, Randy. I know. Anti-man of the match. Will Dennis now. Lots of Rangers fans still leaving now. Dennis with the ball now, taking his time. Doesn't want to risk any more chances against his goal. Big kick up the park by Dennis. Header. Mackenzie there. It's going to be a free kick to Rangers, is it? Back by Tav now. Infield it goes. Rascan. The referee says stop. He's booking someone, is he? I don't know what he's doing. Free kick to Kilmarnock, in fact. I don't know what he's doing. Four minutes of added time, as was confirmed earlier. Happy birthday for yesterday, Stephen. Happy birthday to the other Stephen for today. Yeah. Long ball forward by Kilmarnock now. Header away by Suter. Dessers running after the ball. Can't get there. Tries to get off the plan. McCausland putting his man under pressure. Still putting his man under pressure. Good pressure from McCausland. Can't get there. Dessers puts a tackle in and it's out off Dessers for a throw in to Rangers. Look how fit the kiddie players are after playing so long with 10 men. They are very fit. Happy birthday to Aldo's daughter yesterday. Okay, we will never win the league with them two donuts running the defence. Hopefully next season something drastic happens. Big changes are needed. Here's Davis now into Rascan. But Rascan's done all right since he's come on, actually. Back now to Davis again. Davis goes out wide right to Suter. Suter checks back in field to Davis. Davis now coming forward over halfway. Feeds it in to Diamande. Silva. Diamande. Suter. Out it goes now into Rascan. Rascan checks in field on the run now. Where's he going with the ball? Feeds it to Ridvan. Ridvan's shot is deflected and it's out for another Rangers corner. Thank you very much, Philippe. Ridvan's going over to take this corner from the left-hand side. He applauds the fans as he goes over. Suter's gone up. Davis stay back. Corner's going to be taken by Ridvan Yilmaz. Left footer from the left-hand side, so it'll be an outswinger. Lofted in. Looking for a header. Away by Kilmarnock. Fielded by Tav. Back to Ridvan again. Can Ridvan swing something in dangerous? Lofted into the box. Over everybody. Drops Dessers. Back to McCausland. McCausland smashes one. Blocked. Back to McCausland now. McCausland comes in field. Will he have a dig? No, he shifts it to Lawrence. Lawrence goes onto his right foot. He has a dig. Shot saved by Dennis. Up in the air. Surely. Yes! John Suter. 4-1. Come on. Come on. Suter. Goal difference is back down to 5 again now. Tom Lawrence again checks on the shot. Good shot from Lawrence. Palmed up in the air by Dennis. I think Raskin's done okay since he's come on, if I'm being honest. John Suter follows it in. Header down. Well done, Suter. Better header in the ball than Dessers. No worries, John. 93 minutes now up on the clock, guys. Looks like this is it now. Goals this afternoon from Silva, Davis, Lawrence and Suter. Checks in field now. It's a great day now, says Stuart. Thank you very much, Cabby. In field by Dio. Rascan. Rascan now. Ridvan. Ridvan, Silva. Ridvan in down the left-hand side. Can he get a cross in? He can. Good cross. Over everybody's head. Out by Killy. Another corner to Rangers. And Darby with the header away. Good ball in by Ridvan. Ridvan's made a difference since he's come on. Oh, poor corner there. And there is the full-time whistle. 4-1 to Rangers. Got to say the red card did play a role in this game. Of course it did. But you know what? It was a justified red card. Yes, it may have been a soft one, but it has to be given because, like I said, direct denying of a goal scoring opportunity. It has to be given. Ben Davies did well, I thought, when he came on. Fabio Silva fortunately gets us back into the game just before half time. Then a Ben Davies goal from a follow-up shot from Lundstrom, from a spill off a Lundstrom shot. Lawrence then comes on, scores a fantastic goal before, obviously, the job gets done in the end by that man, John Suter, with a little header there to make it 4-1. Well done to the boys. Down, the lead is down, back down to 3 points again. Got to say, Tab has had a stinker. Could have easily been 5. But there we go, guys. It is what it is. Raskan, obviously talking with Lawrence and Ridvan there. Know what they're talking about. Lawrence having a right laugh with Ridvan there. Dio as well. At least it's a win, guys. It may have not been the greatest performances, but at least it is a win. That is the main thing. Yeah, true. Absolutely. Remember, we are the people. Follow, says Robert. Absolutely. Good 3 points. It's 3 points. At the end of the day, that's all we need at the end of the day. Right, guys, I'm going to head out now. I've got a few things to take care of. Thank you very much for watching the stream. As always, 2 things I need on the way out. Number 1, smash that like. And number 2, remember always, we are the people.